I'm Andrew Roach. Today, I'm going to be sharing a spreadsheet exercise related to sports stats. In this case, summarizing my kickball team's stats since we started keeping them a few years ago. And the end result is going to be a chart where you can select various players, compare their statistics over time. I could select, for example, total bases per hit, or I could say RBIs per hit or per at bat. And I can change my moving interval so that it smooths out the results a little bit. And this way we can see individuals' statistics over time and how they change and see each person's relative strengths. And that'll help us inform how we want to construct our lineup. So hopefully you enjoy this and learn something along the way as I did. So to start, I have my structured data table with all our statistics that we've kept for the past few years. And I'm going to start by summarizing this. So I have my statistic that I'm interested in, which is selected based on this dropdown that I've already set up. So I want to populate this table where I'm summarizing the statistic by date for the team and the individual players. So I'm going to start by saying unique and reference the date field in my structured data table. And so it comes back and it's in ascending order. In this case, I'd like to see this in descending order from the most recent date first. Sort column 1, and ascending is false. And there we go. So now I'm going to move on to populating my data for the team and for the individuals. So I'm going to start with a sum if statement. And the range is going to be from my data table. I want to look at the date stats. My criterion is going to be R25 to R. The sum range, I want to be the statistic selected here. I'm going to use an XLOOKUP function. And I'm going to reference cell S23. My lookup range is going to be stats headers. And I want the result range to be from the full structured data table, which is stats. So I'm returning 13, but I want this to apply to all my dates here. I'm going to wrap this in array formula. And there we go. We populate down, but this is also populating beyond the dates that I've selected. Want to apply the array constrain formula. And the number of rows is going to be based on the count of all that are in the range from R25 through R. And the number of columns is simply 1. So now if I go to the bottom, it only populates for the dates that are selected. I'm just going to copy that formula and modify it slightly. So instead of the stats date, this is going to be stats name and date. But we're not done yet because we need to add the name of the player here in the criterion that's being looked up. So in this case, it is T24 through AE24. And we'll concatenate that. So that populates down. But I also want it to populate all of the players. So in my array constrain argument for the columns, I'll just need to apply the count all function like I did for the rows. And in this case, it's going to be from T24 to AE24. And now we're all populated.